Prime Minister there at the Rani Kamalapati station in Bhopal, flagging off those 5 Vande Bharat Express trains, waving out to the crowds, to of course the school children who are on board these Vande Bharat Express trains, one headed towards Indore, the other headed towards Jabalpur.
3 वंदे भारत, ये 2 मिलाकर 3 वंदे भारत की सौगात मिल गई है माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी के द्वारा. बहुत
The Prime Minister is scheduled now to head towards the Motilal Nehru Stadium in Bhopal, where he will be addressing the crowds over there, which is of course BJP party workers, because this is a BJP program. Booth level workers of the Bharatiya Janata Party from the state of Madhya Pradesh are gathered at the Motilal Nehru Stadium. 3,000 of those workers who the Prime Minister will be addressing as part of the Mera Booth Sabse Mazboot program. This is of course to enthuse these party workers of the Bharatiya Janata Party ahead of the very crucial assembly elections of 2023. The state of Madhya Pradesh is to go to elections later this year. The Prime Minister will be shortly addressing those booth-level party workers. Imindra Sharma is live with us from Bhopal. Imindra, you were of course speaking of the challenges that the BJP faces now that the Prime Minister is headed to address that gathering of BJP party workers, the challenges that the BJP faces going into these very crucial state elections.
Well, as we said earlier, that challenge number 1 is the anti-incumbency that the government is facing because the BJP is ruling Madhya Pradesh for the past 20 years. If you remove those, barring the 18 odd months when Kamal Nath was the chief minister, the Congress was power from 2018 to 2020 March. So anti-incumbency is one of the major issues. And second issue is infighting within the BJP. The third issue is a lot of BJP workers. The BJP feels they're gone lethargic because they've been in power for the past 20 years. Everything almost remains the same. Nothing much has changed for them. So a lot of BJP workers, the grassroots level workers, seem not very excited about the elections. That's the internal finding of the Bharatiya Janata Party, and probably that's why they have decided to provide that booster dose by asking the Prime Minister to interact with the booth level workers. Mera Booth Sabse Mazboot is the campaign, so they're trying to get to those workers at the booth level. That is also one of the concerns in Madhya Pradesh. Apart from this, unemployment, price rise, the issues that are there across the country, they are also here in Madhya Pradesh. Unemployment is also one of the major factors. And other than this, there is one major issue that is the Congress party is trying to rake up. That is the corruption cases that have been unearthed in the past several years in Madhya Pradesh. There have been many scams, right from the Vyapam scam, the e-tendering scam, the police housing corporation scam, the nursing colleges scam, the medical colleges scam. Number of scams have been unearthed in Madhya Pradesh, and the charge is that the big fish is never caught in Madhya Pradesh. It's only the lower level worker, the lower level employee that gets caught. The Lokayukt also gets taps the lower level employee or the lower level. It's never able to lay its hand on the big fish, primarily because prosecution and the permission has to come from the top in the government, so that never comes. So the big babus who are allegedly involved in corruption, they never get caught. So the Congress party is alleging that it's a 50% commission government. They have put posters across the city. As Prime Minister is in Bhopal, the Congress people have put such posters across the city as well. So that remains an issue. How the BJP battles that also remains to be seen, but that is one major concern. And other than that, unemployment, of course, is one of the major concerns in Madhya Pradesh. The government is saying that they are going to provide government jobs, but the fact remains that the teachers who were promised employment way back in
on several fronts, the BJP of course faces challenges as it goes into these very crucial assembly elections at the end of the year in the state of Madhya Pradesh. Imindra, thank you so much for joining us with those details.